looking at this article, and it was saying how this mobster was on the run for like 16 years in Italy, posing as a pizza maker for 16 years. And I was like, man, if I was on the run, what would I pose as? And the first thing that came to mind was a porn star. Like, that was I was like, oh, I would kill a porn star. But then I was like, they'll probably see me. So
why would you pose as something that's just out in the open?
that's why I said it's probably not.
I think you just want to be a porn star. And I think you could just say that. Like, you don't have to, something don't have to happen for you to be like, oh my God, I always wanted to do this.
Would you still stay married to me if I was a porn star?
Yeah.
That was a long thought.
You think you'd be like popping, like a crazy?
Hell yeah.
What would be a special thing that they all came to you for?
Wait, that they came to me for?
Yeah, like when I'm searching, I'm like, yo, this person is great at this category.
You know what? It would be like wrestling for me. So you know how
how
in wrestling,
I'm not watching that.
No, listen, no, I'm not gonna wrestle the person I'm having sex with.
I'm not watching that.
No. But you know how they have like a finishing move, and they do like a whole theatrical thing before they do these finishing move.
What would it be?
I don't know exactly what the finishing move would be, but I would say something like, "Here comes Tubby Love," and then I'll like come on your eye or something. That would be it. That would be it.
Wait a minute. The fact that you want your name to be Tubby Love.
No. That wouldn't be my name. That's my finishing move name.
You think that's sexy? You think that in the midst of me masturbating to this porn, you say, "Here comes Tubby Love," and I'ma still be wet?
And I'm gonna come in your eye.
You think I'm gonna still be wet watching that? Like, I have to search for you.
It's the voice. Here comes, right there.
You sound like the Kool-Aid Man. No, I don't like that at all.
Kind of sound like the Green Giant Man, but I'll go with it.
Baby, how old are you?
The Green Giant Man is old? Wait, the Green Giant Man is old?
To relate the voice?
That was like in the 90s. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant.
Why are you getting your sex finishing move from the Green Giant? From vegetables?
He didn't look like he was slinging dick. The
really?
green Giant didn't look like he was slinging dick.
Slanging string beans?
You know what I mean?
Slanging that string bean all the way up and down that.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't looking at him like that. That's crazy, because I was looking at pictures of Jesus like that. Like, he was probably killing.
We were talking about Jesus the other day.
Hold on. Wait, that's a terrible thing. Wait, listen to you. Wait, we was talking about Jesus, as you do.
We were. But we
when you
talking
believe
about two things.
Or don't. Or
when
whatever.
it came to Jesus, right? Two things.
What was it?
I remember one. Which one do you remember?
Why do we start up top or something? You gonna turn off.
No.
Somebody's gonna turn this podcast off.
No.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
We was walking.
You saw we were walking in the airport.
Yeah.
Bam. So we walking in the airport, and I was thinking, man.
I don't want to do this.
I wonder if Jesus did meet and greets.
Yeah.
That was the first thought.
But it escalated into something that we probably should have talked about.
Because of your fault.
I don't know how to just keep it straight and narrow.
Then I wanted to know, because I was like, he had to do meet and greets like every couple of people. You know what I mean? He had security.
No, you said Jesus was jumping on the
he's standing on the couches.
The couches.
Jesus, what?
And then I put two and two together, because I was like, he was turning water into wine. So he had mad people like just trying to get at Jesus.
I'm telling you.
Because they didn't want to pay the tab.
What?
They wanted it's free wine. It's
free.
Jesus.
They was mad at him. They tried to kick him out the club because
it was Jesus.
He was messing up the alcohol
and
tab.
they was like, "Ayo, fam, like I heard that you be like da 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 da," and like he had a line. And I was like, he didn't have security because he
had security.
He didn't have good security, because how he end up on the cross then? Huh? How did he do it?
When his security.
There was an inside man. It was an inside man.
He got paid a little bit more.
Oh, see, they get you. It don't matter who you are. You Jesus. Jesus,
you gotta pay people right.
Me?
That's probably the moral of the story.
You want to stop here and pack our bags for hell, or what?
No, I'm just saying.
My bag already packed. We just got out the
Bible,
airport.
That's probably the moral of the story. Pay your disciples right.
Because
if you don't.
Because out of all them, one of them had to be like, nah, he getting too much
My man was
attention.
hurting.
Nah, somebody was like, he getting too much attention out
Jesus
here.
wasn't the only one that was eating, son. He needed to eat too.
I know, but he was providing them with
bread
and fish and shit.
Yeah.
You can't say shit, right? Nope. Never mind. I'll take it back. I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm already going to hell, so I'm like, all right, well, what else can I say while I'm here? What can they remember me for? All right, fine.
Nah, I was also saying about Jesus.
I don't want to do. Actually, I don't want to talk about Jesus anymore.
You want to talk about Jesus anymore?
I'm cool. I mean, but if you got something, you really got to get off your spirit. You want to get it out?
I just think that, like,
did you pray today?
nah, because white people be taking everything, right?
No,
And
they don't take everything.
And they making it. Sometimes they make it better. Like, think about Black Jesus, what they showed
There's
us.
so much going on right
and then
now.
the white Jesus
that I don't want to.
Like,
oh, I remember what you said. You said.
Mind you, we're tired, y'all.
We haven't had any sleep. We've been awake for about 24 hours. So we're just gonna throw this episode out there and see who bites. We was talking about something and I was like, you just think white Jesus look better than Black Jesus. And you was like, a little bit. I was like, why? Because his skin pure? Why? You think that's why?
He had depression curl, man. The white Jesus.
He had depression curl?
Yeah, ain't that what they call it?
Who did? Baby, what?
Who did his hair?
Who did a pressing curl on him?
Magdalene.
Baby, what are you talking about?
Hoes know how to do hair. That's not true?
I don't know.
Every hoe I know how to do hair.
They be killing it, though.
They do.
But that's
and
fine.
Magdalene was like Queen Hoe.
You just call her Magdalene, huh? Well, baby, when's the last time you been to church? Huh?
Why? Am I missing some of the
no, it's fine. It's okay. I'm asking. And then, what's weird is if somebody got this far and they decide to send us an email and correct us on the stories in the Bible.
That would be weird.
That would be crazy because why are you here anyway?
Why'd you turn it off by
Actually,
now?
we have no idea what we're talking about. I forgot everything that I learned when I grew up in church. It's been a long time.
Oh, man. Nah, Jesus been blessing, though.
Nah, it's been a lot of blessings. Man, I feel bad. We missed a whole 2 weeks. We have a couple things to talk about.
But we back now, mother.
We have a couple things. That was dumb. We got buttons now. You can just push the button if you want to bleep something out.
Do I have a bleep?
Do you have a bleep button? Don't worry about it. I don't want you to discover it now. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, a lot has happened. We are sorry. We have been gone.
We'll talk about all that, but let's start the show.
Yeah, okay.
It's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we had Sex and Podcast, the fastest growing podcast in Columbus, Ohio.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool, Columbus. Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Gotta say this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Therapy Online. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/ATWHS today to get 10% off your first month.
Yeah. It's a new year, new you. You need that therapy.
Yeah.
Or just get yourself aligned.
We'll talk about that a little later for sure. Like you said, we did miss last week, and I guess we're late on this week.
We are late on this week.
Yeah.
We've had a lot going on, y'all.
Definitely. So how was your 2 weeks?
Well, we missed my birthday.
We did miss. Well, we missed Miami. We didn't talk about Miami at all.
Yeah, so we went to Miami. We did Miami. So far, it was my first time going to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
First time going at all. So we had a show, and we just mixed it in with having a show, and it was a good time.
Yes. Shout out to Miami Improv.
Yeah.
Showed us so much love. The staff there.
Everybody that came out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, y'all were on one.
Yeah.
Like,
it was a good first show back.
It
was like a not a first
Virginia
show,
Beach
but
was technically the first show, but the first show back on the road.
Yeah,
it was a
good
one to start it off with.
Yeah, so it was my birthday, and everybody was like, "So what did you do? Did he get you anything?" Everybody wanted to know if you fucked up or not, and you didn't. You did not. They can't hear. Well, they probably could hear you smiling. It's a big smile. I'm about to say they can't hear you smiling. So we ended up getting like a presidential suite. Like,
yes.
And it wasn't even on no rich. It was just, it's my birthday. Let's splurge a little bit. So we got that, a really good room. The first night we got there, we didn't stay in that room. We stayed in another room.
We stayed on South Beach the first night we got there.
And we went to the Versace Mansion.
Yes. That was a surprise.
Giovanni's,
yes.
For dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous in there. I was shocked that you did that.
Why were you shocked?
Because you don't think about me. And like, it was so pretty.
I don't think
the
about
food
you.
was good. Like, you don't know how to plan stuff. You've said that.
You're right. Planning is hard, but I had been planning your birthday, or at least in my mind, for the last, I would say since October. I've been saying I need to make sure her birthday is something special.
Yeah.
Because her last birthday, and maybe every birthday since she's been with me, hasn't been great. And my birthdays are usually great. Like, even if there's no plans.
Is that amazing birthdays?
My birthdays usually turn out well. So I wanted her to have the same experience. The first thing I was going to try to do is to get all of her friends to come down to Miami to surprise you at the show. That was my first thing. But people's schedules just wasn't aligned and it wasn't happening. Even tried to get Taylor to come down at the like 25th hour, and she had something that just came up that kind of threw that off. So
it's okay. Like,
I was a little hurt by that though, because I was like, I don't know what to do.
I was pleasantly surprised. I had to dress like a girl. So I had on a dress, and we went there. We had a really good time, like a really good dinner. I'm trying to be like a lady, like I felt like a lady.
You looked like a lady.
I felt like a lady.
You put a dress on.
I did.
Son,
I was like,
she doesn't put dresses on. She's afraid of dresses. I think Kristen thinks that she's like a vampire. You know how they feel like they go in the sunlight, they're going to just shrivel up and die? I feel like she feels if she puts on girl clothes, she going to shrivel up.
No, they're not going to respect me no more. It's so weird. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to get more comfortable. I'm trying to do that. So
well, you did a good job.
Thank you. We did that, and then we went back to the room that night. We stayed in. We were supposed to go out.
We were supposed to go out.
And we got to the room. We was like, whoa, that was a lot. So we're going to go to bed.
Yeah. And we did. Messed up because I had reservations and everything. Like, I called my mans. I was like, yo, he had he knew a club owner out there. So I was like, yo, we want to be in this club. Just tell him we're going to spend some money, but we got to get into this club. And he was like, I bet I got you. And he took care of everything. And we got to the room and
could not
get up.
So we have to go back there.
What, to Miami?
Yeah.
Of course.
We have to go back.
Of course.
And then the next day, right? Next day we went to the suite.
Yes.
And it was humongous.
I'm going to actually put the video of this suite up on Patreon, yeah.
It was so nice. And we got ready for the show. Did we eat?
What did we do?
I can't remember.
Yes, you know what? We ordered in.
We ordered in and we ate.
Yes.
And then
we had sex. Yeah.
And then
it was good sex.
It was good. No,
I don't like the way you just was going to go right past
No, it was
sex.
good because was I expecting it? Did it just happen? It was on that couch. Was I expecting the sex, or you just started?
No, we didn't have sex on the couch that day.
We didn't.
No, we had sex in the bed that day.
In the bed, okay.
Yeah,
we did do. Come on,
we had mad sex.
It was a lot of sex.
Yeah.
Okay, so I the days are running into each other now. So the next day we had the show.
No, we had the show that day.
That day.
Yeah.
All right, so we got ready for the show, whatever else, and we got there. We had a great show.
Great show.
We had a great show. And he surprised me and brought a cake out. And
I had been planning on that cake for a month.
It was a really nice cake. The cake was good. It was cute. Like, we had a really good time. And then after that, we went to strip club.
Strip club. Shout out to Alex Babbitt.
Because
now, you know how some of your friends, you got to put a battery in their back so that they can get loose and actually have fun? With Alex, you don't need that. Alex is the battery.
He comes with, he's fully
charged.
Yeah, he charges himself. What do you do? I don't know how you call it, but he stay charged.
All I know.
On 10, all the time.
This is what I know. We walked into the club. It was a couple of us because some of our friends from VA actually came down to Miami to see the show, and they were celebrating their anniversary as well. So we all go to the strip club, and I said, I'm gonna go get some dollars. When I came back to the area where everyone was sitting, Alex had this jovial smile on his face,
just
shaking his hand. He was like, "Oh my God, it's about to go on. It's going down, J-Rod. Save me." And I'm like, "What? We just got in here. What do you mean save you? Like, oh my God, you got to save me."
The thing is, I've gone to strip clubs, right?
Right.
And like, it's
you didn't act like it, and I'll tell you why in a second.
Well, I've gone and just gone and used other people's money. It wasn't a holiday. It was just like we went to a strip club.
Mm-hmm.
It's different when you the one with the money and it's a holiday.
But this is why I say you act like you've never been to a strip club. Kristen gets handed. My man's gives Kristen $200.
I know. I know what happened. I know where it all went wrong. I like.
Where did it go wrong? Because
the bitch came to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The girl came to me and was like, "You do like this," and she started blah blah like you know how you just
fan the money.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Nah, that shit look fun. I'm doing that." And I was like, "Blue, blue, blue," and then all my money was gone
in less than a minute.
And he came back and was like,
$200 gone in less than a minute.
He came back and was like, "Where's your money?" I was like, "Nah, she told me to do the thing."
Give me some more money.
Like the videos, the videos,
and like a dummy, I gave her more money.
By this time, all the strippers in the club have come to our section.
To the section.
It
it's
was
going
like,
down.
I mean, they dance, they chilling, and I'm so naive, and I'm just like, "It's my birthday! It's my birthday! It's so fun! It's so crazy!" And they give me another stack of money, and again. Blah, blah, blah. Start fanning out. It was so many women there that I was like, all of them need a couple of dollars. So I did it again. And I thought you was going to cut me off. But then somebody else gave me a stack of money.
Oh my gosh.
And I did it again. And I could not stop. I was like, y'all got to stop me. I don't know what I'm doing. I think she tried to go home. I think she my girlfriend now. Like the girl, I was so naive. Like I know how strippers operate and I know what their job is, but I felt like we was really friends. Like she really cared about if I was going to have a good time or not.
She didn't.
I was like, oh my gosh, she's so nice. This one right here, like she just making sure I'm good. She poured me a drink. We chilling in here.
Oh my gosh, I hate that. Why is it that when you go to the strip club, the strippers feel like they have to give you drinks, and once they give you a drink, they got to take a drink now too because you offered it to them.
Yeah, I didn't know I was in it, so I was like, oh, that's my drink. We got drinks. And Alex over here.
That's what she tells the strippers. We got drinks. And they all look around like, oh, we got drinks.
No, and then Alex over here, he just looking like a cartoon character. Just like, yeah, go. He egging me on. So I'm like, nah, Alex with it. I'm in here. We dancing. I'm
like two little fools.
Like he
came up to me at one point and was like, yo, bruh, I'm about to spend my rent money. And I said, what? We've been in here for 10 minutes.
I didn't know what to do because Alex, I've said it before, he reminds me of my little brother and he just feels like my partner in crime. So if we go somewhere, I'm like, oh, he in it. I'm in it. Come on, we hype. We doing all kinds of shit. We just in there just, it's my birthday. He's like, it's your birthday.
Fools.
He's like, it's your birthday. I'm like, it is my birthday. Huh? That's crazy. Like, I'm just in there feeding off his energy and I think you gave me another stack of money, I think. And then by this time, the girl that was on me was like, she was trying to get my attention, but started to get annoying. Mm-hmm. Like I was starting to, like I knew what it was, but it was getting on my nerves. Mm-hmm. And I had to walk away from her.
Right.
And then she kind of, I guess she tried to find somebody else. But I was like, I thought we was together.
She found ill.
I broke up.
Wait, what? Wait.
I went through a breakup in the strip club. I didn't know. I thought we was in a relationship. She went to start talking to ill. And I was like, well, fuck that then. Go talk to my mans.
You was heartbroken?
Talk to my guy over there. Just, what? How you gonna break up friends? You know, it just got real deep. That's my family. You just gonna do this, bitch? I'm terrible. I can never go to a strip club again. I'm not doing that.
Ever.
So.
Ever.
Yeah.
Now I have to ask you this before I continue. How much are we giving to them and how much are we giving to Patreon?
Oh, because I'm not being funny. I was like, we have to do this on Patreon. We gotta do it on Patreon.
Well, I'll lead them up to Patreon. How about that?
Okay, lead them up to Patreon.
So once Kristen goes broke in the club and everybody's chilling, you know what I mean? The money has settled down. The drinks are pouring at a moderate pace. I walked back into the section and it's this young lady that's standing about 5'10" with the stilettos on. Ass donkey fat.
I didn't know donkeys had.
Titties, jet boat bubbly.
Baby, that's not even a description for real. I don't know. Oh, that's not a description.
That's not?
No.
Okay. Motorboat. There we go.
Jet boat.
Motorboat.
Just like I said, jet boat.
Anyway, I look at her, she looks at me, and I say, "You're trouble." And she giggled. And I said, "Don't giggle at me. You're trouble. You're gonna get me in trouble at night."
Excuse me? I didn't know all that happened.
I told her that.
That was the exchange.
You gonna get me in trouble at night. We'll talk about the rest on Patreon.
You told her that?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I'd have known that before the rest of the night. But okay, we can record this Patreon after this episode and release it tomorrow after this drops.
Okay.
Because they have to hear this first. And
yes.
then it was a lot of shit happened. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But I had a great birthday. I had a really good birthday.
We're so old though, because the last day we were in Miami, we literally did nothing but laid in the bed.
We ordered food in.
Yes, that's when we had sex on the couch.
We had sex, but we could have. It was early in the day. There was more day left. We could have done something.
Yeah, clothes were ready.
Anything. We were like, we never get a chance to not have a show, not have children. I'm going to sleep. We was watching wrestling. It was just stupid stuff. We were just enjoying the time in the room. Like,
yeah, it was a really good time, man.
Yeah.
And I was happy. Like, it's so crazy. I only know this now that I'm older, but you can really feel happiness from making other people happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And making you happy just made my entire weekend.
Oh,
like it was my goal to make sure you was good and you were good.
You seem like you were happy. Like I felt good that it went so well. We had such a good weekend.
Yeah.
Like nothing crazy happened.
Yeah.
We lost money, but other than that,
Patreon. Patreon.
But yeah. So then, what the weeks leading up to that? We talk about what we just did too.
No, well, so that was that week. You could talk about last week that we missed. How was your week? You're continuing with your week.
I don't remember what my week was last week. I don't remember.
You remember none of that?
I just remember everybody started getting sick.
Okay.
Everybody got sick.
Well, I'll tag in. So we come back from Miami, and I know for my week, it was going well until it wasn't. It was going well until it wasn't.
Our kids were sick.
Our kids were sick.
Yeah.
And then somewhere down the line, Kristen lost her voice.
Oh yeah, it was in Miami. Like my voice is still kind of gone, but like I didn't have a voice at all. That's why we couldn't record.
That's why we didn't record. We didn't record that podcast. We were supposed to be on another podcast. We didn't record. We were supposed to be on another podcast.
We didn't do nothing.
We didn't do anything because her voice was completely gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, it's all good. It's just your voice. You're not feeling sick. A couple of days later, Jay comes into town, and we go out with him because he has some shows at the Funny Bone. Sold them joints out. Shout out to him.
Ain't no we go out with him. I went out. Oh, we went to brunch.
We went to brunch.
Oh yeah, we went to brunch.
We went to brunch, and at brunch, as we're leaving, I'm feeling a little weird.
Yeah.
So we get back to the house, and Kristen's like, "Are you good?" I'm like, I don't know.
You looked weird the entire time we had brunch.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of glad that I sat in between you two. Because you would have got him sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
By the end of that night, I was full on sick. I was sick. And I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Because we found out while we were in Miami that we were getting flown out to LA.
Yes.
So this whole time, like we planned on going to all of Jay's shows probably. Mm-hmm. And
then meeting up with him the next week in LA.
And he's down bad all weekend. We missed all the shows. I just finally went to the last one because I was like, I don't want him to come home and we don't even go to the show.
Right.
So, like, and I knew it was bad because you would have pushed through and been like, nah, fuck it, I'm going. Like, I tried. You would be like, I'm going anyway.
I ended up going to the hospital, and they were like, well, you just have a virus. I'm like, all right, well, I'll be good by the time LA come. The morning of LA, I just remember saying, I only need 30 minutes to pack and get myself out the door. I only need 30 minutes. And I promise you, I slept for at least 2.5 hours before we left to get on that plane. And as soon as I hit that plane, the chills were at full force. I was like, dude.
He had his mask and everything.
Yeah.
Like and then by the time we get to our hotel,
I'm coughing up blood.
And he ends up that like middle of the night or morning or something, going to the hospital, finds out he has pneumonia.
Yeah.
He done flew all the way there with pneumonia. So
I just knew I was going to die in LA. I was like, oh, this is where.
Honestly, I was scared because you're hard headed anyway, and then I didn't want to leave you by yourself.
Oh,
I didn't want you to die by yourself. I wanted to be able to hear your last words and be like, his last words were like, you know.
What do you think my last words would be?
I'm sorry.
For what?
Not listening to you.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
You don't think so?
You do not know me at all.
Oh, what would it be?
I did that.
Or
I did that.
Tell Cameron I said bye. Just one twin. One child out of all of them. Tell him I said I'm sorry. Tell him bye. Yeah, I didn't want to leave you in the room by yourself.
But you had to.
I had to. So we went out to LA because Kevin on Stage had me doing Keep Your Distance.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you did an amazing job.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. We did Keep Your Distance. He didn't get. There were 2 shows. Shout out to all the comics that were there. There were so many hilarious fucking comics, and I don't want to go down a list and then leave people out. But everybody was dope. Like I only knew like 2 people on the lineup. Like actually knew them.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Austin Hall and Clint Coley. Everybody else, I knew of them, but I had never met them before.
Right.
But it was oh my God, everybody's so fucking funny. So those shows went really good. And then I came home, and then we had to do. Came to the hotel, and then we had 3 podcasts.
Yeah.
That we got done while we were out there. And we did one with To Hear More and Fear More. More to the Story. We did,
which was fun,
which was super fun. Shout out to them and follow them if you haven't. More Moore. Y'all probably know who To Hear More is. But then we did Clint Coley. Music is the Love Language.
Now here's the crazy part about that. So since he changed over to this new podcast,
yeah, he was Advice from a Fuckboy at first.
Yeah, for a long time, and then he started this new podcast. Kristen and I looked at each other like, yo, we got to get on that joint.
Yeah.
We got to get on that joint. So the fact that we was able to be out in LA and do the podcast, yo, so much fun.
Such a good time, yo. I would do it again. I was like, I'll go out there and be like, let's just do another one. And then we did Marriage Be Hard with Kev on Stage and Melissa.
Which was so
Mrs. Kev on Stage.
Dope. You know, I like that one because it's going to open up a different audience for us. And when they listen to this podcast,
they're gonna be scared.
Lose
they're
them.
Gonna be scared.
Like,
they're not gonna listen anymore. Yeah, I get it.
One episode.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey y'all, bye y'all.
It's gonna be this one.
Yeah, right.
Up front, you start talking about Jesus, and they like, oh no, this is not what I came for. No. It just showed a different side, and I like talking to people that have different perspectives than us.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a really good time. I just noticed that I am just not good talking to people.
What do you mean?
Well, it wasn't interviewee, but it was to an extent, and I'm not good with interviews. I ramble a lot. Sometimes I have so many thoughts that I can't get out. I mean, if you listen to the podcast, you know that.
You know that, yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, I got to make this point too. So I'm trying to make all my points in a limited amount of time. Like, I just feel like I stumble over my words a lot when it comes to stuff like that.
But you did a good job though.
We had a good time. It was really, really fun. The stuff that Kev on Stage is doing for people, like for comics and
yeah, take a second to talk about
is
that
amazing.
Real quick,
like that should be studied.
He doesn't have to do what he does
at all. He flew me out. He was flying me out to do Keep Your Distance. Then asked if my husband was coming. I was like, well, we hadn't planned on it, even though he was probably going to try to come.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, I want y'all to do the podcast. So they flew both of us out. And they had a car service the entire time we were there.
Yeah.
They put us up in a nice hotel. Like the car service was every time we needed to do something, they were right there. Like he doesn't have to do any of this at all for
was just
anybody.
So genuinely nice.
Yes, he creates these spaces for comedians, for creatives to just blossom more, and it seems like it gives them like satisfaction too. Like a lot of creators want to build together.
Yeah.
It seems sometimes there are people that are just like, I want to be number one. I want to be the only person that anybody listens to. I want to be the only person that anybody watches. Like, people want to build together.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate people that are genuine like that, and they give you the space to build. And it's not about them. It's about you. It's about the project itself, like the bigger picture. Like, it was so amazing. And I'd heard all kinds of other things about what they do over there, but like just seeing it, seeing the well-oiled machine they got going over there, like
it was inspiring to me.
It was amazing.
Like I was like, so somebody gets it, someone gets it.
Yeah, like that's all of what you want.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not even like a jealousy thing. It's just like
not in a jealous type way. Yeah,
this can happen. This is amazing. There are genuine people out there that just want to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a competition thing. They just want to work. With that being said, I'll go ahead and throw out, y'all vote for him for the NAACP Image Award, because I know he's pushing it and he deserves it. Like, absolutely. Yeah. It was super fun. I got to meet people that I've only talked to online, or, that I didn't know. Right. So it was a really good experience. So shout out to them.
We also went to a pre-Grammy party while we were out there.
We did.
Got to see one of my guys I haven't seen in years.
Yeah.
He was at the party.
See how you know people at Grammy parties? I'm so out of the loop. Man. I don't know anyone. There were a couple comics there, like Bill Bellamy was there, Joe Torre was there, and I've worked with Bill Bellamy before, but I don't think it was enough for me to be in LA and be like, "What's up?" And he'd know who I was.
Yeah, I get it.
He would know who I was in Virginia, maybe, but like it wasn't the same. So I thought that was dope. I thought that was dope.
It was a really dope night, man. Shout out to Courtney, for hooking that up for us.
Yeah, because it was all around an amazing trip. Honestly, we got a lot done. We need to go back. It was great. Yeah. So I can't wait till those episodes come out. And y'all get to, see what we did.
Yeah, and don't ask us when they're coming out, because we don't know.
We'll let y'all know. Yeah. I don't know. Whenever they tell us, and we'll be like,
we'll let y'all know right when it happens.
Yeah.
Let's go into the question of the day. Anything else before we go there?
We do question of the day before we do dates, right?
Oh, we didn't do confession. Confession of the week. You have 2 weeks.
Man, do you have a confession of the week?
I have one, but let's go with yours first.
Confession of the week. I don't remember. I don't know if I can say it because it's for Patreon. I don't remember half of my night on my birthday.
So how do you know you enjoyed your birthday?
Nah, I know it was fun. But maybe 25% of my night.
Wow.
The last end of the night, I don't remember.
Wow. I'll tell you, you do what you usually do. Yeah. My confession is we didn't have sex for a week up until yesterday, I think it was. Mm-hmm. And I was perfectly okay with that. Maybe because I was sick.
It's because you were sick. Maybe. That's not a good confession.
I was proud of myself.
That's not a good confession. I already knew because your body you couldn't do nothing.
Shit.
No, I looked at you.
I done fucked through the flu before.
I've seen you, baby. The flu and pneumonia are also two different things.
You right. One
I knew you wasn't fucking like that. I wasn't even trying to fuck you because I already knew. I knew, and I wanted sex. I
could tell when we had sex. I could tell you wanted it.
Oh my God. Wait, why we didn't talk about that?
What?
That shit yesterday.
Okay.
Nigga, you ate me out and you was growling. I said, oh my.
No. That was my lungs because, I got fluid in them. So that was the gurgle.
No, it wasn't. Nah, nigga, that was a lion. It was, that shit was crazy. I was like, maybe you missed me. Like, I don't know what it is, but that shit was amazing. I be talking so much shit about your head, but I think now it's just habit for me to talk shit. But that shit was crazy.
I aim to
also,
please.
second confession.
Well, I thought we only did one.
And I got one. The louder I got while we was fucking in the hotel, the more I wanted to know if somebody was outside listening to us outside of the door.
Why?
Because I kept feeling like someone was going to come outside the door. And then I kept thinking about how I would feel if someone was listening outside the door.
I'm going to tell you why you thought that.
Why?
Because the first night we got there.
Oh, yeah.
I told you that because I couldn't sleep. Because like I said, I was coughing up blood every hour on the hour. I just could not sleep. And at about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I hear some fucking going on. And I'm like,
always.
He is killing it.
I always miss the fucking, man.
Yo.
I don't never hear fucking in hotels. I never hear fucking unless it's me.
He was either killing it or she was a great actress.
Yeah.
Probably a great actress.
I kind of wanted somebody to listen. Because that shit was amazing. I wanted to tell him how good it was.
Oh my God, girl.
It's crazy in here. It's crazy. Just shout out dumb shit. Yeah.
Nah, but it was good. It was good. Question of the day. What's the craziest thing you did during your hoe phase?
Is it crazy? Crazy.
Well, let me preface this by saying that we found out Kristen was a hoe.
No, I'm not.
We found out that she was a hoe.
Well, no. What? We don't hoe shame, so it don't matter.
No,
right?
no, there's no hoe shaming at all. Ain't no shame. But we found out you was a hoe.
When?
When I read this article right here. Remember this article?
The average number for sexual partners of people aged 25 to 50 is 6 for men and 4 for women. Who wrote this?
Somebody that knew.
A nun? Bitch, no, that's
average.
not real.
That mean they got the average of people.
25 to 50 is 6 for men and 4 for women.
And you are between 25 and 50.
No, I'm not. First of all, don't you do that.
You're not between the ages of 25 and 50?
I thought you meant the number of people.
No.
Like, slow down.
No, I'm saying the ages of 25 and
But
50.
also, do you think everybody is telling you the truth? If they don't shut the fuck up, who did they talk to? Didn't nobody ask me? Don't you get mad? You don't ever think about that when the polls come out and didn't nobody ask you?
No.
So how they asking these people? When are they asking?
You sounding real defensive.
They sending them DMs saying, hey, how many people have you fucked? I need to tally this off for something.
Yeah.
Like, how are they surveying these people? Nobody's ever asked me to do a survey.
You know what? No one's ever asked me to do a survey.
Yeah, so and you believe surveys?
Well, I believe the ratings on TV.
And ain't nobody ever asked you how you felt about these shows, have you? Never, right? They just cancel them talking about ain't nobody watching. And meanwhile, all of us over here like, hey, ain't nobody asked me was I watching? You didn't ask me shit. I've been watching. Nobody ever asks you that. Who are they talking to?
I don't know.
I'm about to ask on Twitter, have you ever been asked your opinion on
for a survey?
Because where are they getting these statistics from now? Ain't nobody ever asked me shit. Ever. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's some dumb shit. No. No.
Anyway, the question once again, what's the craziest thing you did during your hoe phase?
I never got too crazy. The only thing that I thought might have been semi-crazy was I fucked this really big DJ. But not a hip-hop DJ.
I know.
But I didn't know he was that big because
I don't like the way you saying you fucked him and he that big. Like,
no, I'm talking about like I didn't know he was that big of a deal because I didn't know like those kind of DJs. But apparently he is. And he came to one of my shows. And I think I've talked about this before. But he came to one of my shows and he was really nice. And I was like, okay, I'm out of town, whatever. And he was like, I got this show going on. And we were all, the other comics I was with were like, Kristen, go to the show. You single? Go to the show. We should all go to the show. So we all go to the show. And this show is a big ass warehouse. It's not a warehouse, but you know, like a club that's that big where they hold like huge dance DJs and like whatever. What do they call like those kind of DJs? What, like Skrillex and them? Like what kind
EDM?
of yeah, them.
Yeah.
But he was like EDM, so it was something, I don't know what it was. But we didn't know that he had like a cult following. And this thing was crazy in there. And he had me stand up with him by the DJ booth. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. Whatever. Like, I'm just like, oh, he nice. And then we went backstage. And he like took my hand and went backstage. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. Because because he wears a mask, so nobody knows who he is, right? And that's all. They're still not gonna know because I think there's a couple of DJs that wear masks. You're gonna have no idea, so it's fine.
Unless there's just this one DJ that wears a mask.
No, there's a couple of them. There's a few of them, and they're not gonna guess the right one, so it's fine. But and then like we went back and had some Dom and other people back there.
Listen to her. We had some Dom.
Yeah, because I was like, this is crazy. I ain't never been in a situation like this. And then the other comics I was with was like, all right, Kristen, well, you good? And I was like, yeah. And I thought that was crazy because I'm in a whole other state that I don't live in. I don't know nobody. I don't know this nigga. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. There's Dom here. I'm a simple bitch. There's Dom. I'm just playing. I also feel like I can fight everybody. So I'd be like, nah, I got this shit. But yeah, I fucked him and I spent the night. I fucked him. I spent the night.
The saddest
and then I
part
left
about,
the next day.
You know the saddest part about that story?
And he made sure I got home safe.
Mm-hmm.
He made sure I was good. Like I was good.
Yeah, you were good. I also made sure you got home safe. You see,
why you always got to bring up old shit?
You see,
I thought we was trying to tell a story about.
Nah.
I didn't know we was gonna get sensitive about the phases.
Nah, you know the crazy.
We were
part
not
is,
together. Can you clarify? If you didn't listen from the beginning, like I discussed this a couple years ago on the podcast, but we weren't together.
The crazy part is the last person she talked to before she fucked the nigga was me.
But baby, that's not fair because we weren't together. We weren't even dating.
I'ma just probably find something to eat and then go back to my room and go to sleep.
Well, I thought I was. And then I went and got something to eat. And that was the thing. After the show, we went and got something to eat. And I went with the comic and his wife that I was with. And we were all chilling, eating. And the dude comes into the restaurant. He's by himself. He comes into the restaurant and they like, oh, yo, this dude from sit down with us. And I'm looking at them like, why the fuck are y'all getting him to sit with us? Like, why would y'all do this to me? And he's really nice at the table. And then we're like, okay, then he invites us out. And they're like, yeah, let's go. And I'm just like, I don't want to go. But I did.
Her pussy was for the taking.
No. But why does it have to be for the taking? Why couldn't I just...
It was for the taking. He took it.
Why couldn't I just give it to him? Who said he took it? Why I just didn't...
My bad.
Why I couldn't give it to him?
It was your whole phase. My bad. You was giving it up willingly.
Okay. It was expensive dick too. My choices are good. What you do? What kind of cheap ass shit did you do during your whole phase? Who did you fuck on a yoga mat? Huh? What did you do? Talk about me. I had full control over what I was doing. I knew exactly who the fuck. You talking shit to me and fuck somebody in the family restroom at the mall. Who is it?
Oh my gosh.
You didn't do that? You ain't never fucked in the family restroom?
It wasn't a family restroom. It was the women's restroom. And
you just said fuck a family. We know I don't want her to get any ideas. I didn't want to get any ideas. We building a family, huh?
Yeah, it was at. She had a family already.
Oh, tell me more.
I told you.
Oh, this the one that her family was with her?
No, her coworker was with her, and my girlfriend was with me.
And then y'all went and met up in the bathroom,
right? That might have been.
I think that's it. That's it. This person was married, and y'all met up at a restaurant, saw each other, and left your.
But we had planned it though.
Yeah, it's worse. I'm trying to tell it like in a way that,
like,
I mean, damn, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Nah, it wasn't like that.
Okay,
we had planned that we were going to meet at this certain restaurant at a certain time.
I'm gonna bring my girlfriend.
She told me, "Bring your girlfriend."
You listened to her.
I did.
Why?
Because it seemed so hot. I was like, yo, I ain't never did nothing like this before.
I remember when you told me that story and I was like, you're never going to the restroom again by yourself. And I stand by that. Every time I hear it, I stand by that shit. You ain't never going to a restroom.
But yeah, man. Yeah, that's a crazy, yep.
I think that's extreme. Okay. All right, let's see what everybody else said. What's the craziest thing you did during your whole phase? No condom sex. Okay, well.
Did that during the whole phase.
Stop
after
it. All right. Well, had sex with 3 guys in the same day, kind of back to back without them knowing.
Damn.
This sounds like a busy day. What's the craziest? No, I haven't.
You never did back to back?
No.
You've never had sex with 2 dudes in the same day?
No.
Really?
Why do you sound so surprised?
No,
No, I haven't. When I did whole shit, it was new to me. I had to concentrate on that one dick. And I had to be like, all right. I told you I couldn't cheat because I don't remember names. So I would have fucked it up. In one day? Yeah. 2 names? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. That's too much confidence in me. I just renewed my whole membership, so I don't know yet. Okay. Fucked twice on the streets, went home and fucked my girl. Okay. All right.
Yes, I repented. You didn't put that part in.
Nah, he don't need a redemption. He know what he did. Traveled to New York, got picked up by one dude, fucked him, then dropped me off to dude number 2, and I fucked him. Wow.
That's dope.
Damn, she got chauffeured to hoe. That's crazy.
What's the craziest thing you did during your hoe phase? Had sex in a car during broad daylight.
That's fun. Fucked another man's wife in front of him, and he ate her out after. Well, that's just called cuckolding. But I mean, it's consensual.
Is that part of the whole phase?
I don't think that's whole phase. I think it's just
It's a kink.
Have 2 threesomes 2 days in a row, same people. Well, no, they don't count as. It's not the same people, If you had like
threesomes.
Yeah, with the same people.
Yeah, but that means like altogether was 4 different people.
No, 2 threesomes.
2 threesomes. So you had 1 threesome, then you went and had another threesome.
2 threesomes, 2 days in a row. She had the same threesome just on 2 separate days.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that ain't
you
bad,
don't know math. Choosing sex over sleep. A total zombie at work, but I came alive in the nighttime. Definitely can't do that now. Yeah. 7 different women in 7 days. That sounds like a book.
It really does.
You can't write that.
I've done it.
Let a man basically kidnap me and then go back to fucking him a week later. He was crazy. Pussy too good. What? That's kind of crazy.
Yo.
Hold on, I want to read hers because it's always interesting. What's the craziest thing you did during your whole phase? Smashed 5 people in one day. They were all related and none of them knew I was doing the others. All right.
You ever had sex with family members?
Nope. I think you asked me that before. And,
Did I?
And nope. Yes, no.
Okay, your answer gonna change one day. You know it.
You think I'm gonna fuck one of your family members?
No.
So why would my answer change? I'm married to you.
Because maybe you ain't remembering right.
Baby, it's not gonna. No, I know. No, I knew the relatives. I knew.
Mm-hmm.
No. Have sex in a hospital parking garage. Damn, that's almost as bad as when you had sex in the actual hospital.
Nah, that's not as bad.
Called my regular after a weekend with a maybe and got knocked up. Okay, I'm not sure. I was celibate, quote unquote, but was still getting head. Like the audacity of me to try to finesse God.
Wait.
Like, nah, I don't be fucking though. That's funny.
Does that count?
I don't know. It's not penetration.
Right. But some people say you can't masturbate when you're being...
But you're not. That's somebody else's tongue doing that. That's not you. It's not self-pleasure. It's they pleasuring you. See?
Yeah, I feel like that's worse.
Yeah. But they said don't masturbate. And it's like, I'm not. I don't know how they tongue got here.
Just a random tongue.
I just sat on it.
Phantom tongue.
Yeah. If you accidentally sit on a tongue, is that your fault?
Yes.
Who told the tongue to be there? That's not your fault.
Didn't you see the face before you sat?
What if I didn't? What if it's dark? What if someone turned the lights out and I'm like, I'm going to bed, and I just lay down?
Before.
What?
Put my face.
Oh yeah, no, you have. Man, that's so nasty because you don't know what butt you getting. You ain't asked me or nothing.
I don't care.
No, you are so gross. You are nasty. I fucked the girl in her best friend bed, left, and came back after the girl left to fuck the friend.
Wait.
I fucked a girl in her best friend's bed, left, and came back after the girl left to fuck the friend.
Oh. Damn, well, your pheromones was in the air, so...
I mean, that's wild, but okay. I overbooked 3, showed up to my house at the same time. I just ate my pancakes.
I've done that before.
That is hilarious.
Like, you ever overbooked?
No, baby.
Okay.
Why do you keep doing that to me?
I don't even think that's like terrible.
My list is not that crazy where I just could not remember that I told somebody to come over and fuck me.
No, well, okay. So, I don't know if she did that. But what I did was, back when my son was living with me, like full time when he was younger, I couldn't party on Fridays and Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
So I would invite people over. And usually what I would do is I would invite the girl that I really like, I want to fuck that night, over. Well, this particular week, I had invited a girl that I had just met over because she was the one I wanted to fuck. Invited her over, with other friends as well. And I ended up fucking her. Once I came downstairs, another girl was there that came with one of my friends.
Oh.
And she was like, "Oh, you coming down?" But she was mad cool about it, whatever. So we were kicking it and like not having sex or nothing like that. But we was kicking it, and then my man's comes to me and he's like, "Yo, so and so was outside. I forgot who it was. It was ill too. Ill to tell you about this. Like." And he told me so-and-so was outside. So I had to basically act like I wasn't kicking it with this girl and treat everybody real nice.
That's kind of like you did me, huh? It's kind of like the same story. You real used to that. It's a routine for you, huh?
I know.
You are so good. Equal opportunity, huh?
No, man.
No, it's fine. You can't say no to what? That's what you did.
That's not exactly
you
what I did.
You had me hanging out with this girl.
No,
I mean, chilling.
You talking about on set or you talking about at...
Which room? Which room you want to talk about?
No, because on set, everybody was working. So it was nothing like that. Everybody had their specific job. Now, when we went to the comedy show...
Was that my show?
No, it wasn't your show.
Did I get on?
No.
Okay.
I think Sellers got on, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
And
he probably wanted me to get on.
He probably did.
Yeah.
He probably did. And I remember...
So that's my territory. That's all I'm saying. But go ahead. That's fine.
But I didn't invite her there. Somebody else invited her there. Or she was coming out there for Sellers. You came out there for Sellers. Wasn't my fault. It was Sellers' fault.
You gonna stick by that, huh?
Wasn't my fault. I didn't invite neither one of y'all out there.
Right now, but ain't no telling.
I remember Sellers and Angus both being out there like, "Yo, what are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "Son," I'm telling Angus, "Yo, son, I can't mess this up. I can't mess this up with her. I can't mess this up with Kristen, man. This is bad. This is bad. I gotta stay in here."
Shout out to Sellers and Angus Black for getting you out of that hole. Because it was a hole. And I knew exactly what was going on in the midst of being in that hole. I almost blew your whole shit up. Like, wow, this is crazy what y'all got going on over here. This is so cute. Look at this. Y'all look really cute together. I like it. Yeah.
Terrible.
I was a hater back then. I didn't care.
Terrible.
It's fine.
What's the craziest thing you did during your whole phase? Didn't want my whole phase answer in public, but fucked my neighbor while his wife was at work and my nigga went to the store. We fucked in my living room while I was bent over the couch looking out the window. My dude came back and neighbor hopped out of my bedroom window and walked from the backyard with his shirt off and dapped my dude up. Shit was classic.
Oh, fuck.
That
is
takes the cake.
Where's the applause button?
Right there.
Go ahead and hit that. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one is it? It's right here. All right, I'm gonna hit it again.
No, you didn't hit it again.
I didn't hit it again. I think I should hit it again.
Nah, you put music
I hit a
on with
whole
it?
bunch of stuff. I don't know. She needed all the buttons. I don't know how to work the buttons. Woo! That's crazy. That's
that's
powerful vagina right there. That's wild.
Damn.
All right. During my whole phase, I had sex with my baby daddy, then went to my friend's house, got head by his girlfriend while he watched, then went home to my girlfriend and we humped in the shower. This was 15 years ago. What? I'm going to read it again. During my whole phase, I had sex with my baby daddy, then went to my friend's house, got head by his girlfriend while he watched, then went home to my girlfriend and we humped in the shower.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
It really does.
Sounds like a nice
day. It really
day.
does. Like everybody seems like they enjoyed themselves as well.
Yeah, sounds like a good day. And the last one, craziest thing during my whole phase. Well, I had 4 and 2 possibles. 2 of them thought we actually lived together. 1 knew his role. I used to sneak one of the possibles in house number 2 while he was at work. Both houses and the apartment were mine. It was a wild ride. I'd cook the same dinner in 3 homes some nights. So much I could tell you guys. Fun while it lasted. Wow. So she cooked. Hold on. So you know how you hear stories? It's usually men where they have different families outside. She kept 3 homes.
Yeah, they were brother husbands.
They
were brother husbands.
She kept 3 homes together, treated them equally, made dinner. That was an extra step.
Hey,
because you don't usually have to feed them, and she owned all the houses. So they were her.
They were brother husbands.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Honestly,
that's
like,
pimp hand.
What's
that's strong
there
pimp
go
hand.
another
Right
applause. Because what? I don't know. We can give her all the noises. I don't know. Sheesh.
Yeah, man. That's dope.
Are these the only dates that we have confirmed?
Yeah, the only ones that we're putting out there right now.
You sure?
Yes.
We don't have no other ones that are closer?
No, there are other confirmed. Okay.
I know. I'm just trying to make sure that we get the newest ones or the
As a
soonest
matter of
ones
fact,
out.
you're right. Let me do this too.
I want to get the soonest ones out.
Well,
so we're about to announce some tour dates.
Before we do that, though, we have to announce the amazing thing that's happening to us next week.
Next week. Is it next week?
Next week, yeah.
So February 11th, we are shooting a live taping in San Francisco at Broadway Studios. If you have not gotten your tickets, please get them ASAP. VIP, you're going to get seating in the front. You can skip the line. You're also going to get, it's like couch seating in the front. Skip the line, possibly be on tape. Also, free admission to the after party.
Yes.
So please get your tickets.
After meet and greet.
Yeah, after party / meet and greet.
Yeah.
So get those tickets ASAP. There's 2 shows, 7 and 9:30 that day. I think we come in like Thursday or Friday or something like that. We just want to scope out the city beforehand, but we are super, super excited to be coming to the Bay. That's February 11th. It's Valentine's weekend. It's also Super Bowl weekend, but if you want to make everybody happy, come to the show. You know what I mean? Even if you're single, come to the show.
Or if you a host still, bring your host.
Come to the show. Come to the show. Just come to the show. Tickets are still on sale. They're on andthenwehadsex.com. They're on the link in the bio on Instagram. Like literally stop right now. Go get your tickets or spread it to somebody else that's in San Francisco. Yeah. So those are on sale right now, February 11th. That's a couple days away. So
now we weren't going to officially announce any other tour dates until at least next week. But
if you're listening. Yeah, if you're listening.
That wasn't what I was going to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me.
Okay. No, you got it.
But there are some shows that we're about to do that tickets are on sale now, so you can be the first to purchase it before we give the big announcement.
Yeah. So if you're listening to the episode, then you can get first dibs on that. I think we might post the links first on Patreon. So March 10th, Boston, Massachusetts, City Winery. We have not done Boston yet. Y'all keep asking for Boston. Tickets are on sale right now.
Yes.
Right now. City Winery, Boston, March 10th. Get your tickets. Super excited to be coming out there. I came out there one time. I think I did the Wilbur with Anjelah Johnson, but this time we are coming out there. So please get your tickets right now. April 13th, Hoover, Alabama, Stardome. Super excited to be doing Stardome. I haven't even done it as a stand-up. It's a big-ass venue.
And that's close to Birmingham, correct?
Yes, and I got family in Birmingham. Like, drive from wherever, pack the Stardome out. Let them know y'all want to come. Y'all been wanting us to come out there.
Yeah.
So we're definitely coming out there. That is April 13th, Stardome. Those are on sale now. April 15th, Philly, City Winery. Okay? We're not going to be at Helium this year. We did Helium last year. I had allergic reaction, and it was still a good-ass show. But this time, I don't plan on having one.
There we go. So she's going to give you a full show this time.
That's April 15th. Philly City Winery tickets are on sale now. So please tell everybody about them before we do the big announcement and they gone. And April 21st, Chicago City Winery. Okay? I think we did Zanies last year. We did 2 shows. We're doing Chicago. I think it might be 2 shows. I don't know. I can't remember. But tickets are on sale right now. That's April 21st, Chicago City Winery. We know Chicago, that big areas for us. So you might want to get your tickets ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP. Don't get mad at us when the tickets are gone, because that's what happens to us every single time. Everybody's always mad. We can't do nothing about it. Please. We had so much fun in all these places. I'm excited to go to the new ones. So
yeah, this is going to be a busy year for us, a very busy year, and we wanted to make sure that we hit a lot of the cities that showed love last year, but we also wanted to hit some new cities. And we will be dropping, quarterly probably.
yeah, more dates.
But do not wait to see if your city's going to be up there, because it's a good possibility if we're coming close. That's how close we're going to come.
Also, and I just want to throw this out there because I don't want to get no attitude. Texas, we might have something locked down. So I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Y'all been getting on us. We did Austin. We looking at Dallas and Houston, but we might have something in the works. So please hold tight. We're trying our best. It's not our fault.
It really isn't.
It's not our fault.
We've been trying for over a year.
So just hold tight. We might have something. So
yeah.
Wait, we don't want to announce. You took one off.
I did.
But
it's not on sale. I only put up there the ones that are on sale that they can get right now.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
There's another one that's it's a couple.
There's a couple of them that are already confirmed.
Okay.
But we want to make sure that those ticket sales are there for you when we actually make the announcement. So also make sure that you're joining the Patreon, because a lot of times we put information up there first. Also some of these collabs that we've been doing, we put links up there.
They stream live.
They stream live, exactly. So you can see a lot of those links. The Patreon is about to go through a major overhaul in the next few weeks and months. So if you aren't already a member, make sure that you subscribe to our Patreon. That's patreon.com/ and then we had sex.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp Therapy Online. For 10% off your first month, go to betterhelp.com/ATWHS. Start living a better life today. When you're at your best, you can do great things, but sometimes life gets you down in the worst way, and you may feel overwhelmed or like you're not showing up in the way that you will want to. I know I found myself in that boat, and I decided that therapy was the way to go. At first, sharing my feelings with a stranger wasn't something that I fully enjoyed, and you know that.
Yeah, I do.
But once I opened up and trusted the process, I began to see it really start shaping my thoughts and the way that I approach life.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online, which, man, I'm going to tell you, I was skeptical about doing therapy online until the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
And I was forced to do it online, and it was the same thing.
It was a lot of change. You were so like, I have to do this appointment. Like, I have to do this. Like, you made time for it. And I appreciated that.
Hell yeah. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/ATWHS today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/ATWHS. Once again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/ATWHS.
All right. All right. Get some therapy.
What is that?
I don't know. You never just made a song. You don't know where it's going.
Yeah, when I was like 7.
You trying to tell me you're immature?
No. Were you an immature fan, or was that? Or they too young for you?
Immature? They're older than me.
Yeah, like I'm saying, were they too, or not too young, but were they
before my
your
time?
Yeah.
No, I was fully in there.
Really?
Oh my God.
I was an IMX fan.
So you didn't really?
I didn't rock with Immature.
Really?
Because I felt like they took all the girls.
They did.
Exactly.
Oh
Didn't
my gosh.
rock with them.
If you would have seen my room, I'm telling you, I had Word Up magazines, Right On magazines. I had collages all over my walls.
Oh wow.
So I had everybody on my. I had B2K. I had B2K in my closet. Like I had like in my closet.
That sounds like you kidnapped
Yeah,
them.
no, it was my time. Like I had a walk-in closet, and it was behind my clothes. So every time I opened my clothes up, they were right there.
Wow.
It was weird.
And you
It's
felt
weird
good
now
about
that I
that.
think about it. It was weird. I shouldn't have done that. And it was like crazy because they had like one of the pictures was Omarion with cornrows, and then he had like the bandana like Ja Rule used to wear
Mm-hmm.
in like leather. Like I don't know what it was, but nah, it was good times. It was
I
crazy.
get that. I didn't have a lot of pictures on my wall, but I do remember having Destiny Child on my wall.
Yeah, I had them. I had everybody though.
It was from like one of their first like cover stories. And they had all went to get manis and petties. And I remember looking at Beyonce's feet like, oh my God. Like these are gorgeous.
Was she like 15?
I was like 13.
You right.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's just weird when you say it as a grown person. We were just talking about Beyonce. That picture they released talking about the tour where she's like has nothing on basically, except for like rhinestones. I looked at that picture and I was like, there's so much of Beyonce's skin showing. It's the sexiest picture. Like if it was anyone other than Beyonce, I cannot look at it and be like, oh my God, this shit is sexy. It's like she's like a mom, like she's regal. She's untouchable to the point that I can't look at it and be like, that is sexy. I'm just like, that's a beautiful piece of art.
You know what it is?
She's naked.
But I'm about to tell you what it is. For me, I know that I can't sexualize Beyonce.
Because you respect Jay-Z too
I
much.
respect Jay.
Yo, you
like Jay. I would never look at your woman in that way.
Never.
I when she's wearing like all the
It's
skimpy
really
stuff,
weird though, because she literally has barely anything on, and I'm just looking at it.
But you know why, right?
Why?
She got to stay flexible for all the moves.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like it's the if anybody else had it on, you'd be like, oh my God, that's crazy. That's like the sexiest thing. I mean, her look, the crease on the side where you
She always had
shave.
that.
All I'm saying, everything is out.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, a little bit of it's only a tiny bit of titty covered up, and I'm still looking at it like, look at mama. Look at Auntie B. She is just so gorgeous.
Yeah,
like,
man.
it's so weird, but whatever.
It's Beyonce, yo.
Yeah, I'm ready to sell one of these kids for them tickets. So
Yo, people are wilding out about these tickets.
I think that's why we got twins.
So we can sell them for Beyonce
Yeah, because
tickets?
they both look the same. We won't miss them. She might give them back though. She got twins.
She got twins, exactly. She
gonna
know
give 'em
what it
back.
is.
So I know how I'm doing it. I'm gonna give it to him, and then I get in, and then I'm like, all right, where's my baby? Yeah.
I was giving you to hold them. That was all.
Yeah, it was just for a little bit.
Nah, man. Are you expecting Beyonce tickets?
I would like them, but it's fine. You don't have to get them for me, even though you've seen Beyonce live, and I've only seen Destiny's Child. Hasn't been a full Beyonce experience for me, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Have you seen those ticket sales? I mean, ticket prices.
They're not real.
What you mean?
Somebody
they're not
else
real?
posted. I was like, if you a real Beyonce, like you really, them deals, like it's not that bad. There are cheaper tickets.
Yeah, ones that you can't see the stage.
Okay.
Like I was looking at one where it was showing how this is how much this ticket is, this is how much this ticket is, and where you're at, you can actually see the stage. And it got me thinking, if they have to say that you can actually see the stage on some of these tickets,
Yeah.
what are you looking at?
Yeah, it does say that.
Yeah.
I want to go though. It's fine. We'll talk about it later.
Listen, man, you funny.
What does that mean?
Open the act.
No, baby.
You
Shut
want,
up.
You
What's wrong with you? Look how you try to pimp me out because you don't want to get me Beyonce tickets.
It's not that I don't want to get you Beyonce tickets. I don't know if I have the means to get you Beyonce tickets.
I know what means you got, and you got them. Just hold off on a couple pairs of sneakers, and you can get me Beyonce tickets. Look how you got sad. Look how you got sad. They always gonna be there. Beyonce's not. No, she is not. No, she is not. No. So,
let's get into a couple of topics. Man sends wife a spreadsheet of all the times she denied him sex.
now, mind you, this was made between 2014 and 2017, so it's kind of old, but it was just hilarious because I think I wrote this.
Yo, she started.
Is he married to me?
She started reading off some of these excuses, and I was like, Kristen, this is what you say to me.
He made a whole spreadsheet. There's date, there's if he got sex or not, and there's the excuse, and then what happened. So, like, one of them, it's like, she says, I'm watching the show. And then he says, it was just a Friends rerun. And the answer for sex was no, they did not have sex. Another excuse was, I feel sweaty and gross, I need a shower. And then the end result, he said, was she didn't shower until the next morning.
Yo, which is wild because you do that all the time. Like, and it's like you could tell when I want to fuck because you say as soon as you walk in the room, you be like, I feel gross.
But what if I feel gross and I'm so tired that I don't want to go take a shower? What if it's just me? Like my body just feel gross. And you be like, I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm trying to get grosser.
But I care. You be nasty. You filthy. I seen your beard the other day after. Another excuse was I'm exhausted, and I use that. I'm still a bit tender from yesterday. That's an excuse, but it's wrapped up in a compliment. Like you killed it so much that I can't even take it today. Like I gotta heal.
You ain't
tell
never
your
said that
boys,
to me, though.
tell your boys I gotta heal. Let your boys know we ain't fucked today because you laid it down yesterday.
No.
You don't like that?
Never
that's not
heard it.
something you could go and be like, man, that's all right. I'm okay with not having sex today because she's so sore from yesterday.
No.
That's not a bragging right?
No.
Really?
You know why? Because I've heard, and I could be wrong, I'm not a woman, but I've heard that if it's feeling like that, then you weren't doing what you think you were doing. I don't want to beat up the vagina. Like
it's a whole song. They be like, beat the pussy up. Beat the pussy up. It's a whole song.
I get it, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to.
I don't want you to do it either. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I broke my pelvis before in a car accident. I don't want you to try to break it again. I want you to make sure
that's
stay
fun
intact.
sometimes.
To try to break my pelvis again?
Playing like with the bones that healed while we're having sex. I do that sometimes. You know I do that. Like your rib.
You feel where it's been broken and you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Whatever.
That feels very like
different strokes, different
what?
Yeah.
I don't know. Some more excuses I've used. You're too drunk. Yeah. I feel gross. I'm not feeling good. I ate too much. Oh, that's me. That's me.
Oh my gosh, my stomach is nasty.
I still don't feel 100%. I need a shower. I feel gross. I'm too tired. Yeah. I'm watching my show. I don't want to miss anything. That's a new one. I haven't used that one yet, but I'm going to use that.
I don't usually interrupt you during your shows.
You know what? This is 2014, 2017, and you probably couldn't pause like you could pause now because you could just get out of that and be like, bitch, I'll pause the show right now. We'll watch it later.
That's what we worried about?
Yeah, that's crazy. You didn't even think about that. Look how you're not on your game.
No, I don't bother you during your shows.
You don't. I appreciate it.
I let you live your life.
No, you
girl.
just don't let me watch them. We just watch everything you want to watch.
Oh my gosh, here you go. But you can rattle off all the shows you've watched.
Because it's on one hand.
This is the messed up part about Kristen. She will say, oh, we only watch what you want to watch. But there are shows that we both watch that we cannot complete because she doesn't want to watch these shows ever.
Okay.
But if I come and she's just sitting down in the living room by herself, oh, she's watching a reality show and finished the entire season.
Why you get so mad when I enjoy myself? I'm just having a good time watching my shows. Why are you mad?
Because they're mad shows we could be watching together.
Okay. All right. I don't care.
Yo. CEO sues woman after being rejected because she sees him as just a friend. Basically, this dude felt like he was being put in the friend zone by a woman and he wanted to sue for $2.3 million.
It says, because she ruined his reputation. She brought trauma, depression, and impact to my life.
For putting him in the friend zone.
What?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. No. You ain't read this side.
What side?
It said he pursued her romantically after learning she only wanted to be friends. It says she damaged his stellar reputation and brought trauma, depression, and impacts to his life. He also sought $22,000 or roughly $16,800 in US dollars in a since dismissed suit claiming she breached an agreement to improve their relationship.
Damn.
That is crazy.
Damn. Do you know
trying
how
to
many
tell me
people
you would have been sued by? No, go ahead. Finish your sentence. What you mean? What do you mean?
Nah, like, I would have sued a couple of people for ruining our relationship because we were supposed to fix something that we didn't.
That's crazy. Because you were supposed to fix something?
Yeah, you wasted my time. I waited around for you because you said, give me another chance, baby.
I wonder what the woman does for him to sue her for that much, though. I'm very curious. It had to be. There's got to be something else, though. Trauma, depression, and impacts to my life.
Mm-hmm.
Also, impacts to my life. What impacted your life? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I would have read that and been like, "This, he don't even know what he's talking about." That don't even make sense. Did he win?
Well, one of the suits got dropped by a lower court, so he's going to a higher court now to try to win the suit. Yeah,
hurt him.
Matt hurt.
Oh my God.
And she got money, obviously.
That's crazy.
He thought he was going to marry that girl.
So, did he buy the ring? Like, what are you suing her for?
I'm sure he bought the ring.
Is it a mutual agreement? Like, did y'all both know that y'all was in this relationship or working on this relationship?
Probably.
Why are you saying that?
Because
I feel like she didn't know.
She didn't know we were supposed to be. You don't know when you're supposed to be working on a relationship?
It says breached an agreement to improve their relationship. Like, I wonder if he had her sign something that said, all right, we're going to try to work on this, right? And she was like, yeah.
Maybe.
That's okay. I don't want to read this anymore. His face is making me mad on the screen. His face is on the screen. I'm upset with him. He looked like a stupid ass.
Is there anything in our relationship you would sue me for?
Nah, because if I sue you, then it's my money. I would just lose my money too. So,
some of the stuff I wanted to read last week and I didn't get a chance to. So
it's okay. Some of it's old.
Yeah,
Matt old. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to straight to things that have nothing to do with sex.
I'm very scared now. Okay.
Did you put this in here or did I?
I put it in there.
Okay.
A pastor who temporarily died reveals he went to hell and demons were singing Rihanna's song Umbrella as torture. He said he died in 2016 after suffering a heart attack. And what he saw and specifically what he heard was more horrifying. He saw terrible, gruesome sights of torture and pain and heard music that was designed to cause maximum trauma.
Wow.
That's so fucked up.
And she about to do the Super Bowl.
She gonna umbrella it to death. You hear me?
He is probably...
I hope she saw this. I hope all she sing is Umbrella at the Super Bowl.
One more time.
He will never be able to watch football again in his life. Oh, it reminds me of hell. It reminds me of hell.
Oh, man. I read this article. I didn't put it up here, but I read this article of this lady who was in a hospice care. And, you know, when you're in hospice care, you're about to die.
I know.
Well, the attendant came in and thought the lady was dead, put her in a bag. She gets to the morgue, not the morgue, but to the funeral home and wakes up and is alive.
Oh, no.
Dies 2 days later. I was like, oh, she was just practicing.
But did they do anything to her at the morgue?
No, they just opened once they opened the bag, she took a deep, they say she took a deep breath.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't like that at all. No, just, if you see me do that, stab me.
What?
I'm already in the box. Like, just stab me.
Well, for her, because she died 2 days later, I mean.
I wonder if they kept her in the bag and was like, just let her chill here for a second.
It's going to happen.
Let's see what happens. Let's watch. Because you don't want to clean this bag out, do you? No. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell and I'm going to hear Rihanna. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, this is a...
That's crazy. Okay. Frontier Airlines launches all-you-can-fly summer pass for $399. Those who purchase the pass will be allowed to book domestic flights the day before and international flights starting 10 days before between May 2nd and September 30th.
$399, B.
Frontier, B.
But $399.
Yeah. You too bougie to do that.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, you too bougie.
So I went up on Frontier and saw that they didn't have first class. Everything is a la carte.
Oh, like Spirit.
Yeah. So, but $3.99.
An international flight
No,
without.
I'm not doing an international
Okay,
flight. No,
okay.
no. But domestic though.
You wouldn't do it, baby.
If I need to go somewhere real quick,
You're too spoiled by Delta. Where you gonna go real quick? Where you got to go? Real quick.
New York.
For what?
Say what's up.
You want to pay to go say hi?
It's my family.
Call them.
Or
FaceTime them. Because what the fuck are you talking about?
it's $3.99.
Bye. Okay.
You go to a buffet, but you ain't gonna go to a $3.99 or you can fly.
I go to a Delta, a buffet that's elite like Delta. Like I'm not going. Frontier is like Golden Corral, and I used to fuck with Golden Corral breakfast. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but
Their omelets. Whew.
the breakfast was all right. But I fuck with like elite buffet. If it's buffet,
What?
nothing, man. We just had it. It was good. Remember?
What do we have?
Grain.
Oh, that was
That
good.
buffet was crazy.
That was good.
Yeah,
You're
shout
right.
out to
You're
them.
right. Yeah.
Shout out to Grain in Norfolk.
Um.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air actress Tatiana Ali joins season 2 of Bel-Air. She joins as like a teacher, I think, to Ashley.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
I think that's so cool. I love her.
I can't wait for it to come back out. Have they put a like a start date or something?
No,
yet?
but I think they're filming because I've seen TikToks of all them on set.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Speaking of TikTok,
well, Coco Jones had to get her shit off first. She had to release that album, honey.
it's hard too.
That she had to get her shit off and have her moment and redeem herself from Let It Shine.
Let It
on
Shine.
Disney. She was her and Tyler James. Yeah, they were. Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
Abbott Elementary. They were both in this Disney movie called Let It Shine.
Wow.
He was rapping. She was singing. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of TikTok, you had mentioned them earlier. TikTok confirms that their employees have the ability to decide what goes viral.
Their employees better make all of their pages private because their DMs are probably crazy.
Son.
Like, what do you mean? I'm gonna build a relationship with you just off that. Like, if it's you make money off social media.
Forget that. If you was an employee.
Why would they say that? But why would they tell people that?
Listen, it came out. But if you was an employee, what type of videos would you make go viral?
Me?
Yeah. Maybe that don't go viral already. Because you be on TikTok.
Yeah, I fuck with ASMR. Oh, pimple popping. I fuck with that. Food and singers.
Okay.
I love unknown singers that are just singing and they're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I would make singers go viral because I would want better singers to be out there in the atmosphere.
But I feel like even though the singers go viral, it still doesn't mean they're gonna have like a great album.
And stand-up clips. Just because obviously I would want my friends to
Right.
to make money off of at least socials and get booked in more clubs.
I get that.
So yeah, but that's what I would do. What about you?
I'm not on
Fucking.
TikTok.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not on TikTok. I don't do TikTok.
It's addictive. I did not understand it at first, and then I had to be on it because of the job that I was doing. So being on it because you have to, and then you start like really getting into it. And it's like, damn, like I can only scroll when I have like a whole bunch of time on my hands because I'll get stuck. I already got ADD, like I'll get stuck. But the videos are so quick. You know, kids' attention spans.
It's so weird. Anytime I tried to open TikTok and get on it, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like my brain just wouldn't connect with it.
Yeah.
But the other night you were on TikTok and I watched it with you for about 20 minutes.
It's hard. It's hard to, because you never know what's coming up next. It could be something crazy. Like they mix in the stuff that's like, and then they show you something that's like, yo, that's just interesting. Let's see if I can find another one. And then that's why you keep scrolling.
So it's like a slot machine.
Yeah, honestly.
Wow.
That's basically what it is. Like that's it. This shit is smart. I feel old as fuck talking about TikTok like this, but it's smart. Like they put in the so videos in between the ones that they know that you want to see, like the crazy
Give you a
ones.
dopamine shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna create an app.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna create it. I'm gonna do it.
What
But
kind
it's
of
gonna
app?
be for like people with ADD though, because it's gonna be timed. It's gonna be something like that, but time like it's gonna shut off by itself. Like you can't use this again for like another hour or two, so you can do other things.
Okay.
So you don't get stuck in it. Did I just
You
give
know
an
you
idea
can do
away?
that now.
I don't know my phone that well. I'm not that good with technology. I know there's so many things on my phone I could do. I just know. But the app itself is going to do that. Because that means that I have to consciously be like, yo, this is too much for me. I need to set a timer. If you just have an app.
Whatever.
With the timer. And it shuts off by itself. And you can't get back into it for like 2 hours or something like that.
I mean, I know to you this feels like you are spitting.
Actually, I did. I did spit. I spit. That's crazy. It's going to come out. You're going to be so mad when it comes out. I probably gave the idea to somebody. If you know how to create an app and you do it, at least name it after me or something. But I think that's a good ass idea.
The Kristen?
I don't know. You can spice it up to Chris. Chris. I don't know.
What are we watching? What have you been watching?
I didn't mean to do that.
Lion King?
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to say but we ain't really watched nothing. We watch you people. You've been watching stuff. I haven't had time to watch anything.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, I watched Matt Rife's stand up the other day on YouTube. That was cool. He's funny. He's been working forever. But I watched that. I feel like I watched something else too. Maybe not.
I know you watched something Dynasty.
Oh, Blink Empire. Blink Empire, but it was the New York one.
Right.
Because I'm super addicted. Blink Empire is crazy.
It's really good.
Because what the fuck are the housewives arguing about? This is money. This is real money. I watch these people and I'm just like, how could you argue this is rich. When they argue about stuff, I'm like, yes, you're worth billions of dollars. You should be, yes, these are real arguments that matter. Like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
No.
Nah, they matter.
They don't matter.
They matter.
They do not. They never. No.
They are
just have
shitting
extra money.
on the housewives out here.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Shitting on. I like watching people with money like that, where it's just like, you don't even. I like when they're actually, like, they don't even realize they have that money. Like, they're so used to living that life that it's not even a thing for them. Whereas on Housewives, some of that money is new money, and they act like they gotta flaunt it for everything.
Well, that's new money. That's what new money does.
I know, but I like watching Blink Empire, where they're literally worth billions of dollars, and they just be chilling. Like, it's not billions of dollars.
True.
So I watched the one in New York, which was really interesting. I mean, I didn't finish the last season of the other one, but from California, but it's interesting. Like, I don't know. I like watching it. Okay. I'd fuck with it. I don't know. It's just a little guilty pleasure. I don't even watch Housewives anymore. I watch people with real money. I'm spoiled. They got real money. I watch them.
You mentioned you people. How did you feel about it?
You know what? I've seen so many think pieces about this.
Really?
Oh, God. We are not on the same Twitter. We are not. Oh, my God. Because there's a lot of screenwriters, a lot of creatives, a lot of people that just want to find problems in anything, whatever. You know, it's a lot of people on Twitter that don't like King Barris because he has biracial characters.
Yeah.
If something is not for you, it's not for you. I'll say that. But I watched it to be entertained, not to be a critic. I just watched it because I was like, oh shit, Eddie Murphy and something. I love Lauren London. I fuck with. Like, I watched it because I was like, okay. For one, for what the movie was, Julia Louis-Dreyfus stole the entire movie. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
She stole the whole movie.
Yeah.
With whatever she had, she stole it.
You a fan of hers though.
I know. She was great. You didn't watch Veep? Man, she's great. And you are too. You watch. Okay. You are too. She was in Seinfeld.
Oh yeah. That is her.
Okay. Who else? Lauren. I just love seeing Lauren London and stuff. I've just always liked her anyway. And why does she still look like, you know what I mean?
23.
What's wrong with these people? Why does Nia Long look like that? What's wrong with them?
Nia Long.
Why does Eddie Murphy look like that?
God.
Why do they look 12, 30s? What's wrong?
Moisturizer.
I got
good moisturizer.
What kind?
good one.
But they older, so I think it's cocoa butter still. I think it's still cocoa butter. You know, I be trying to do CeraVe because they tell you to do it. Oh, it's Vaseline.
It's Vaseline.
Oh, no, it's Queen Helene's cocoa butter. That's what it is. It's all of those. But I mean, it was cool. I like the dialogue. I'm not super political. I watched it to be entertained. Jasmine Ellis had put like a good little review on it on Facebook, and I'm probably gonna forget some of it. But she brought up things that, I mean, I agreed with. Like, they didn't really develop the love story enough for us to care about them. Like, they showed little cute things, but it wasn't developed enough for us to be like, I'm fully invested in this love story. A lot of people were like, do you think somebody like Jonah Hill will pull a Lauren London? I've seen it before.
But it wasn't like really about a love story. Like, I think if you have a movie that's supposed to be about a love story.
But I think it was because why would you go through all of this with your family if you didn't really, really love, like you were so invested in this relationship?
Yeah, but it's not about love. It's more about respect who I am, and I can respect who you are, than love who you want to love.
I know, but they're getting married. I feel like they should have developed that more. Also, the Muslim shit just came out of nowhere.
What was the matter with that?
To me, they didn't develop that enough. Like, I felt like it came out of nowhere.
How?
I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't. I don't know. I felt like they could have, and she had mentioned something about like they could have done more with Eddie. Like, they could have done more with Eddie.
Maybe that was a role that Eddie wanted to do. Maybe he didn't want to do no heavy lifting.
What do you mean? He's Eddie Murphy. This is like one of...
Yeah, but maybe he didn't want to do any heavy lifting on this.
Baby, if you advertise a movie that Eddie Murphy is in and he's a main character...
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Maybe he didn't want to do any heavy lifting.
Okay, well, I'm not saying I hated the movie. I did not hate the movie. I watched the movie and it was cool. I would watch it again. Like, I like something that I just don't have to think about that much. People go into movies trying to be critics and they just try to find something and they don't even just enjoy it for what it was, or if you don't like it, just
and that's my thing.
Forget about it.
I enjoyed it for what it was. Like, when I turned it on, I giggled. And that's all I expected.
Yeah. I think
I wasn't expecting to fall in love with these characters and this be one of my favorite movies. Like, nothing about the lead up said this was going to be that.
Yeah, I like Sam J. Like, I was happy that she was in the role.
Yeah.
Like, all this shit. Like, that was just like, yo, okay. I guess I'm also looking at it from a different lens because there were all these comics in there, and I was like, this is cool. Then I'm like, they're getting these opportunities. Like, it's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I watched it and I was like, okay, cool. I laughed when I needed to laugh. I wasn't watching it like, let me see what's wrong with it. Let me see what I can find it. If that was the case, I just wouldn't have watched it.
I don't know if people look at it to say
they do, baby. You're not on the same Twitter.
I don't know if they look at things to say this is what's wrong with it. I think sometimes people look at things and they can't enjoy it because of the things that are sticking out to them.
No, baby, we are not on the same Twitter.
Yeah,
some people literally watch it just so they can come back and be like, well, this is what's wrong with it, and have a list. I didn't have enough time to sit there and write a list. I was watching the movie.
What is this petty Twitter you are
I don't
on?
know. All these things is wild up there. Like, they hate everything.
Wow.
But you know how people felt about Blackish before it came out? They heard the word Blackish.
Yeah.
And they were like, I'm not watching this shit. This shit is stupid. It was that. Before the movie came out, everybody hated it. Nobody wanted to watch it. Get Kenya Barris out of here. Why are we listening to him?
That.
All this stuff before the movie came out. And I watched it and I was like, okay. I didn't feel enough about the movie to be like, I have to write all these feelings down and tell everyone.
I never feel that.
Yeah, and tell everyone why they shouldn't watch it. Do y'all critique every movie like
Good
this?
Good or bad, I never feel that
Black
way.
movies always get critiqued like this, though. All the time.
I don't know if it's just black movies.
A lot of black movies get critiqued like this.
Are you on Black Twitter?
I'm on all the Twitters. I'm on Screenwriter Twitter. I'm on Black Twitter. It's a couple white people in there Twitter. I'm on all the Twitters. I see everything, and it's the same all across the board. And I'm just like, why do y'all have time to dissect all? Y'all don't have dinner to cook? It's 5. Like, what are you doing? Go do something else. Just watch the movie or don't. I don't watch a movie and have a notepad sitting in front of me and take notes. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're not getting paid to do that.
Wait, you're not. What you're not going to do is yell at me like I'm the one who did it.
No, I'm not. I'm not, baby. That's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about about you.
Continue.
It's not about you in this soft.
You wrap it up.
I don't even know where I was at.
Good.
Because I don't want to get aggressive. But like if you're not getting paid to be a critic, like why? What? Y'all don't even get paid for tweets. They don't pay you for tweets. Like, why are y'all so in this? I don't understand. I don't know. Okay, that's just.
On the plane home, I watched Devotion.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, with Jonathan Majors.
Oh, when you was sitting up in the good seat?
Here you go.
No, it's fine. I wasn't gonna go no deeper than that, but I'm glad it was comfortable enough for you to watch a full movie.
Here you go. I couldn't get to sleep, so I turned it on. And it was decent for what it was.
Jonathan Majors in it, so it's fine. He was like, this is my warm up movie.
You know what it was? Yo, that's the whole
this
time.
This my warm up movie.
The whole time in my mind, I'm like, yo, they are lining him up perfectly.
Nah, he just got to get this
showing
out.
all sides of who he is. Because he got Creed
out.
coming out, next week or something like that?
Yeah, he got to get this movie out.
Yo, and then he becomes the Avengers man for the next 10 years.
Yo,
the Avengers villain for the next 10 years.
You watched that man start a movie, and I'm sure he's happy that you did it.
Yeah,
but he got other things going on.
Yeah, it was cool. It's not worth the rewatch. But it was definitely cool. I didn't feel like I lost time watching it. And the ending was sweet. So that was cool. Now what show I've been into is Fleischman is in Trouble.
Yeah.
On FX.
Yeah. I come in like every now and then and can watch it, but you started watching it. You're too far ahead of it.
Oh my gosh, this movie, and who's the main character? He played in The Social Network.
I cannot remember his name just that quick, and I know.
Yeah, he was the main character in Social Network. Oh gosh, I cannot remember his name. Anyway, this is such the way they depict divorce.
Jesse Eisenberg.
You
know who his sister is? Fun fact.
Susan Eisenberg.
I don't. You made that up?
Mm-hmm.
His sister was the little Coca-Cola girl.
Yes, I did know that.
Yeah, that's his sister.
I did know that.
With the dimples and
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
The way they depict divorce in this show will make you never want to be in love.
Oh.
But it's that good.
That's how they keep you strung along.
Yeah, it's oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's one of the best shows I've watched this year. We're only in February now.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows out that I've been wanting to watch. I heard Reboot was really good on Hulu and they canceled it, but I think I'm gonna go watch the season.
I can't do that. If I know that a show is canceled,
well, they're saying it might get picked up.
I can't do mites.
Yeah.
If I know that a show is canceled, I can't go back and watch it because my fear is that I'm gonna love it and that I'm gonna have nothing to look forward to.
There was a show on Netflix that caught me like that, and they had been off for like 2 years, and I fucked around and watched 2 seasons, and the way the second season ended, and I Googled because I was like, when does the next one? And it was
that's why I don't watch any.
Canceled, man.
I look at the year that the show has come out. I don't watch it if it's not this year.
I didn't think I was gonna watch it, but it had 2 seasons, and I was like, well, let me just try, and I was in that shit. I forgot what the show was, but damn.
Never Have I Ever's coming up on their last season.
Oh, that's my shit.
Fuck you, though.
I fucking love. You didn't watch the last season?
No, I didn't watch the last season.
I love that show. That's such a cute. I mean, it's cute, but it's good. Like it's good. They wrote the fuck out of that. You don't watch Ginny and Georgia?
No.
That shit?
I too many people. That's another thing. If too many people tell me that something is good, I don't want to watch it because I feel I'm gonna get let down.
But it's me.
Too many people. You and my mama.
Baby, it's me though. I'm telling you.
And you already watched it.
I think when I watch stuff, you just don't want to watch anything that I tell you to watch. It's a really good show.
Not by myself.
It's a good ass show though.
Well, that's fine. The part I've walked in on it many of times,
no,
and
but
nothing about it. Just
because you are not. I've seen you walk in. You don't walk in on when the shit is happening. Like it's deeper than what you think it is. That shit good.
Okay,
it's a good ass show.
No, I've heard people say that. So I mean, kudos. It just won't be a show I'm watching. But you know what I'm gonna watch without you if you don't do what you gotta do?
What?
Tulsa King.
Okay. Well, you do that then.
You don't care. See, and that's all I be asking for is you just to tell me, continue watching it because I don't care that much. That's
no,
why.
I like Tulsa King. We haven't had time. How are you
Here
giving
she
me a
go.
threat? We just got home.
Here we go.
We just got home.
Just like the sex thing. Yeah, I'm gonna start jotting down
It's not
every
the same.
time
It's not the same.
you tell me you don't want to watch a movie when I want to watch it or
All
a
right.
TV show.
It's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Before we get out of here, let's do a listener question real quick. You can choose either one.
All right.
I think one of them is specifically for me, or at least I should answer it specifically.
I was gonna read the. Okay. I feel like we've answered something like that.
The first one?
Yeah. So I'm gonna read the second one.
Okay.
First, I want to say me and my husband both love the podcast. Thank you. I have a question for you that maybe you can bring up in the podcast. I'm new to the podcast and currently trying to get up to date and listen to all the podcasts. So you may have addressed this. I'm not sure. I'm bipolar as well. Bipolar 2. So I'm more down than up. So more lows. But when I'm manic, oh my God, sex is all that on my mind. All that's on my mind, and I will fuck and
any and everything
and can't get enough of it. Is that also something you've dealt with, and is it something you still struggle with in your marriage? And if you do, has it become an issue?
That's a good one.
That's a question for you.
That's a good one. So I struggle with having a sex addiction, and I didn't know it was because of my bipolar 2 diagnosis. 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 3 years ago.
It was COVID.
Yeah. But I didn't know that. I do not struggle with the highs and lows anymore because I'm on medication all the time. But I do know that having sex was a necessity when I was going through my manic parts. Like, it was a necessity. I had to have it.
I didn't know
Even
that.
when I was with you, I had to have it at some point. Like, to the point where I would masturbate all the time just to get that nut to satisfy me if you wasn't trying to fuck.
I thought that, and I never connected the two. I didn't know they were connected at all.
Yeah.
So I was just like, this nigga just be just fucking all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. I mean, I like to fuck, but what I've realized is that it's not that hunger that I thought I had, that insatiable hunger for sex that I thought I had, is more of a symptom and not who I truly am inside when I'm regulated.
That felt deep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's never become an issue in our marriage.
That's interesting because I just didn't know that.
Yeah. And it took me speaking to not my therapist, but my medication person. Because I couldn't remember which one I was, bipolar 1 or bipolar 2. And she was like, well, did you go through this? You go through that? And I was like, yeah, I did that. And she was like, oh, okay. And, we kind of figured it out from there. And I was like, wow, I was on one when I really think about it.
Damn.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
And it's chasing a high. You know what I mean? So, and you didn't really ask this, but I will say that if you are chasing that sexual high, medication.
Yeah.
Like, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like,
It's done wonders for you. That's not even being funny. It just has. It's just regulated you a lot more. Like, you're...
mm-hmm.
I don't like the way you're looking at me.
I don't like the way you talking.
It's actually a little sexy the way you're looking at me.
Shut the fuck up, man.
See how I broke that up? We're not even talking about me no more. Yeah.
But yeah, man. If you have a question of the day, we answer them at the end of each and every podcast. All you got to do is hit us up at our Instagram, and then we had sex. You can hit us up on our Facebooks, Kristen Sivills or J. Anthony Tanner.
My Instagram is Kristen Sivills.
That's what I just said.
No, my Instagram. You said Facebook's.
Did I? Well,
I mean, Facebook too, but Instagram too. And Twitter. Follow me on Twitter because I be talking to people. You don't be on Twitter, but I be talking to people on Twitter. Not for real.
I'm not Twitter watching.
I told you you're not on the same Twitter as me. You not. Follow me on Twitter. Kristen Sivills. Damn. I mean, it's not damn at the end. It's just Kristen Sivills. Okay, whatever.
You want to put damn at the end?
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. That's stupid. That's
Is
dumb.
it?
Yeah, it's dumb.
She gonna do
It's
it.
dumb. I might.
She gonna do it.
It's dumb. I might do it. I'm probably gonna do it. I'm gonna do it tonight.
Man, this was cool. This was
right
cool.
now.
It felt good to come back. We fought through our voices, as you could tell.
We sound
these ain't the same voices that we usually have. But we had to do it. We had to put one out for y'all, man.
Yeah.
It was super important for us.
Yeah, thank y'all. But get those tickets. Get
San
those
Francisco,
tickets.
we'll be there next week.
We will. Get those tickets for all these shows that are on sale now. Join the Patreon. We're gonna announce some more. And we're doing some more stuff on the Patreon.
Yeah, including telling you the rest of the story.
Oh
from
no,
our
we're
birthday.
absolutely telling you the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Why? You're gonna be telling some of that story by yourself. Okay. And we're gonna start. I think we might get into streaming the episodes live when we record them.
Yeah. At least for the
Once a month,
initial,
something, yeah.
at least the initial recording of the episodes, we might start doing the live stream. I just gotta figure out how to do all that, man.
Yeah, but we
One-man
definitely want to. One band with sound. But yeah, that's it.
That's what it is. So with that being said, and then we had sex, and so should you. Thanks for listening.
Hey,